Chris Petermen and his cop shooter defense on child mental illness. Now he wants to use this story, which was a bribe from Keith, Ricky, and Danny Gray to Chris while they were in high school before Chris went up to U of O to become the giant sex offender he is, that I already shot 3 cops. That's how you get into the active shooter situation. Kind of like the Texas fucking massacre that happened yesterday. That's how you get to that. And Chris dreaming about himself taking down a father who abuses a kid, but the kid gets so abused that he fucking ends up shooting up a school. And that's where Michael O'Shea comes in with his bribery to Chris Petermen later on in '03. And Chris really fucking lusted for this, and he really likes that thought that he could use the fact that when I shot those 3 cops, they should be owed compensation from the Boom family and from my property in Scappoose, and that the property should have police ownership over it for the assault that I did on the cops. And that's where Chris thought he could use a defense for Bonnie Boom, that she was actually his rat since '03. And I shot these cops when I was 8 years old. And by 2003, I was 16, 17. I was 16 and 17. So anyways, this dumb motherfucker thought he could use that defense to say that my mom was abused and the police should dissolve my dad's property using Michael O'Shea's company into their accounts, because seize it and then dissolve it into the police accounts and shit. And Chris Petermen thought he was a good enough divorce, family practice, and criminal attorney, and a good enough business attorney that he could use stuff like that against people when I clearly wasn't mentally ill. The only reason I shot those cops was because Rocky Miller told me to, and I've already got Rocky Miller to admit that she told me to. And that was after they tried drowning me when I was 8, when Ted Grove had the argument with me about racketeering after I was done almost drowning, and then Rocky Miller was there, and I argued with the judge because he didn't want the head of CVA to argue with me anymore, Janice Faltersack. And I had a stutter problem at that time too. So fuck you, Chris. You know what? You're nothing but a fucking piece of shit.